Last year I had the chance to check out two of Soundcore's speakers and was pretty impressed by what they offered. So I was excited when they reached out again this year for another video to take a look at the brand new Soundcore Boom2 Plus. So we're going to kick things off with a quick unboxing and go over the highlights of this brand new speaker. The idea behind the speaker was to create the best portable outdoor Bluetooth speaker in the sub $400 category. Now, I know that you're thinking that this is probably a $399 or a $375 speaker, but if you did, you'd be way off. The Boom2 Plus is priced at $249.99, making it significantly cheaper than a lot of the other competitors that it's going up against in the category. And for that price, you actually get quite a bit. The standout feature, of course, is going to be the 140 watt output with two 4.5-inch woofers with a bass output that's 1.6 times stronger than the previous generation speaker, which is pretty impressive. As you can imagine, it does get pretty loud, but Soundcore has put in a little bit of extra work just to make sure that even the sound sounds good at those higher volumes.
The whole system is comprised of dual woofers and dual tweeters.
From 40 hertz all the way up to 20 kilohertz with a rich soundstage that's capable of delivering some pretty clear high notes, but also pumps out the deep bass, which is what you really want from a speaker like this one. And to top all of that off, you also get the signature dynamic light show from Soundcore's Boom Plus series with LEDs behind the passive radiators on both sides of the speakers. It's one thing to just listen to your music and hear it, but it's also a whole lot more fun when you can see it as well. The built-in battery in this speaker is rated for 20 hours of music playback if you keep the volume at 50%. And from my testing, those numbers seem to be pretty spot on, as long as you keep the bass up 2 feature turned off. But the large battery inside of here can also be used to charge up your other devices like a smartphone. Simply plug things in with the USB-C connection on the back, and this turns into a pretty decent sounding portable battery as well, which is pretty handy. I have to say, I'm pretty impressed with the overall fit and finish and the design of the speaker as well, from the metal grille over the speakers on the front to the handle up top, which makes it easy to carry around. And Soundcore's even gone out of the way to give us a detachable strap so that you can carry it around with you as well. And this also matches the aesthetics with the colors and the accents all the way around. Like a lot of other speakers within Soundcore's lineup, this speaker is IPX7 certified, which makes it waterproof. But on top of that, it can also float, making it the perfect pool party companion. Just keep in mind that IPX7 is rated for fresh water, so I don't recommend taking this to the beach and throwing it into the ocean. Since salt water is incredibly corrosive, you just want to make sure you stay clear of that. Take it to the beach, keep it on the sand, and you'll be just fine, and this will deliver an incredible music experience while you're at it. One thing that I really like about pretty much every device within Soundcore's lineup is just how easy they are to set up. You're watching this clip here in real time with no cuts. When you turn the speaker on for the first time, if you have Bluetooth already turned on your smartphone already, it'll pop up a notification and ask you if you want to pair the two devices. Once that's done, it'll now prompt you to install the Soundcore app as well, with no need to open up settings on your device and dig through a long list of devices that you need to pair with, or just scan a QR code to install the application. It all just works. Once you open up the application, you'll then be prompted to log into your account or create a new one if you don't have one already, and then grant it some system access that it needs in order to work properly. For me, it even prompted me to install the latest firmware update for the speaker, which took only about a minute and a half to download and then install. Again, perfectly seamless and incredibly simple, which I definitely appreciate. While you don't need the application in order to use the speaker itself, I do recommend installing it since it allows you to change the EQ settings on the speaker with a handful of different preset options, or even the ability to create your own EQ for your own sound. And And then of course, you also have the option to customize the speaker with the 8 unique LED lighting effects that light up the edges of the speaker. And all of those effects can be customized with any of your own colors that you choose. The nice thing is though, if you don't want the lights on, you can turn them off as well. Okay, so let's get testing the audio. For this, we're going to be changing how far away we are from the speaker while keeping the volume at the same level with Bass Up 2.0 setting turned on and off. And first, we're going to start with the indoor test. And now for the outdoor test. Say, the 140 watt output you get out of the soundcore Boom2 Plus is pretty impressive. I doubt you're ever going to be able to pump up the volume to maximum inside your house, since 50% is more than enough to fill a decently sized room. Going outside, of course, is a different ballgame, since the sound simply goes everywhere. When you're close to the speaker, 50% volume seems like a good range, but if you want to go to 30 plus feet away from the speaker, you can definitely crank it up to 100%. But you might want to invite the whole neighborhood to your backyard party, since everybody is going to be listening to your music if they want to or they don't. Honestly though, the better option would be to use the built-in PartyCast 2.0 feature that allows you to connect other soundcore speakers together rather than just having one at full volume. It'll make for a much better experience by spreading around the music rather than just having it all come from a single source. And that's going to do it. Let me know what you think of the soundcore Boom2 Plus in the comments below and whether or not you're going to be picking one up for yourself. If you want to know more about this speaker and the various discounts that might be available, feel free to check out the link in the video description below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and of course thanks to Soundcore for sponsoring this video. I'll catch you guys in the next one.